You're most likely asking yourself the question, what is happening at this very moment? And it all had to do with this mini crewmate, also known as Killy, Killer's son. And you're probably wondering how this mini crewmate has the power to summon all these imposters. Well, I'm gonna have to take you back in time. And before I forget, if you enjoy my content and want to see more, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. You are always welcome to be part of the Chari family. And also don't forget to drop a like on this video, because that will show me that you enjoy this type of content. But now, let's continue. So something strange happened to me while I was playing Among Us. While I was playing about an hour ago, I encountered Killer and his brother Kill. I didn't know that Killer had a family, and especially a brother. It was now getting really late because it was 3 in the morning, which is a time that Killer is supposed to appear. I was debating whether to continue playing or just head to bed, but I decided to risk it anyways. You only live once. And I really want to find out the answer between Killer and his brother, who have the power to summon many imposters. I was now walking around the lobby doing my task, and for some reason nothing has happened. It's 3 in the morning. Shouldn't Killer be here? As I did my tasks one by one, my screen would become distorted and it was glitching. I didn't know if this was just a common server problem that many players face, so I ignored it. I then saw a baby crewmate who was alone, just standing there doing nothing. How did a baby crewmate get into the game without a parent? I was getting really worried because there was something wrong with my game, but before I could walk forward, the baby disappeared. I didn't know why the baby was there, but now that he's gone, I guess I'll continue doing my task. As I continue, my game had several problems, up until I decided to leave. I'm hoping this fixes the issue. I was now in a brand new lobby on Mira HQ, with several friendly crewmates. We had a full lobby of 10, and we now got into the game. I was a crewmate and I quickly got to work. I did my task in Launchpad, and I was waiting for people to do their medbay scan, but I guess no one had it. I quickly got a drink, and I got back to work. But I wanted to return back to the Launchpad, in case there was any crewmates that were left behind, whether they were dead or alive. My screen flashed and I saw a baby crewmate, but this time I could see his ribcage. He was standing above the vent, and that is when Red appeared. Red was getting really close to the baby crewmate. My screen went really dark and I was panicking. The lights were off and I need to get out of here. I knew that baby crewmate was trouble. As I was running away, I saw someone vent in medbay, and it was Lime. There was also a body in the middle of the hallway, which I reported. I told everyone that it was Lime, but he was blaming me. We went back and forth up until the votes were tied. I don't know how I'm gonna convince the crewmates that it was him. I was now right next to the button, and I knew we were doomed. But then I began to realize something. The baby crewmate summoned Red, but Red was made out of bones. He didn't have any flesh on him. I was getting closer to Reactor, but they got me. But I've never seen an imposter made out of bones, especially Red. Something is up. I really don't know what to expect this game. I just can't believe that the baby crewmate summoned Red, and Red was made out of bones. How is he even alive? I'm gonna have to be more cautious as I do my task, cause at any moment the baby crewmate can appear. His body was shaped like Killer, so if he looks like Killer, could that be his son? Since Killer is brown and the baby crewmate was also brown, and they have a similar body shape. I did encounter Killer's brother, which is Kill, so I wouldn't doubt that he has a kid. I was about to enter medbay and that's when I saw the baby crewmate. It was only for a second, because a body was reported. And apparently we were in the middle playing hide and seek, which I had no idea we were. But I really don't know how I'm gonna handle hide and seek, knowing that this baby crewmate could be after me at any moment. But I knew that I had to continue doing my task. in order for us to win this hide and seek match. Also keep in mind that at this moment I have no idea who the imposter is. So it's gonna be quite scary navigating through the map. I have two things to worry about, and I think I found my answer when I entered decontamination, because there was a body, and Coral was near it, so I have to stay away from Coral. And I remember watching a video about some hiding spots on this map, and one of them was at the radar, so I went over there, and that is when my game froze. My screen turned black, and when I could finally see, I saw the baby standing next to the satellite. And that is when Ivan appeared. He was also made out of bones! Ivan and the mini crewmate both disappeared, and I made a run for it. So now Ivan was the next victim. How could a mini crewmate have so much power? I was now on the run. I tried going up to reactor, but the imposter was there and there were several bodies. My last task was in laboratory. I'm gonna try to run and come back. I have no idea what's happening this round. There were like 4 bodies in decontamination, and the imposter was camping them out. But I'm gonna go in. There was a total of 4 bodies in decontamination, so I was right. And I quickly finished my wire. And as I was trying to leave, I found the imposter on the other side. So I was forced to hide in the corner. My heart was beating because I didn't know what to expect. The mini crewmate can appear at any moment, and also the imposter. At one point, the imposter walked in, but he didn't even see me. Black walked in and he was right next to me. So I'm assuming that I'm safe. He would have died on the way here. But I was wrong. The imposter got him. I no longer wanted to be on Mira HQ, so I got on Polis. I was walking around the map and I was doing my task, and nothing was happening. I was starting to believe that maybe Baby Killer was gone, and that I was finally safe. I did so much progress that I was halfway done, and I had one more to do in O2, which was a tree. I walked in and I got done with the task. It was pretty quick, but then I saw Baby Killer's reflection, and it went away. I panicked because the lights went off, so I went to go fix them, but then the imposter got me. I was then teleported into another game, and I was the imposter. I knew that this was a sign that Killy was around. I was looking around the map to find a crewmate, and I found the perfect opportunity in storage. I took out green and I made my escape, but as I made my way through weapons, my game froze. Everything went completely dark, and that's when Killy appeared. I could hear something getting closer, and that's when Saboteur and Murray both appeared. Both of them looked like Red and Ivan, made out of bones. They all disappeared, and I won the game. I must have done something that Killy was proud of, but what could it be? If you would like to know what happened next, make sure to drop a like down below. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Kitty King for helping me produce this video. If you want to support a smaller creator, make sure to go check out his channel and subscribe to him. And if you're new to this channel and want to see more story videos, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. And check out these other manga story videos that I found on my channel.